Hi, my dear lovely, lovely students. How are you doing? Hope you're fit and fine. Hope you're healthy. Hope you're happy. Hope you're taking good care of yourself. And I hope you're excited about Christmas and New Year. Welcome to our Fundoo class. Today we are going to continue with our special Christmas series. And today's letter is P. Before we commence with today's session, what are we going to do? We are quickly going to use the share button and invite our friends for our Fundoo class where we do fun and learning together, right? So please use the share button and invite your friends. The more the merrier. Invite your school friends, invite your friends who are there with you in your tuitions, invite your friends with whom you play every day, your cousins, right? So we are going to have great fun. So Santa is carrying a lot of words today, and we have to open his bag and find out the words. So that's the agenda for today. The words that start with letter P. Okay, so before we begin, those of you who don't know me, my name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. Wow, I see a lot of students joining. Hi to everybody. Welcome, welcome to the session. I hope you are fit and fine. So good to see you. Very excited about today's session. I hope you are as well. So quickly let me know in the comment section how excited you are. How excited you are to learn. How excited are you to explore so that we can have a lot of fun together, right? So let's get started. Special series, Christmas vocabulary series. Today's letter is P. So let's see what is the first word that we have. So let's see this image. So what do you gather after seeing the image? So it's a smiling reindeer. So reindeer is the name of Santa's reindeer is Prancer. So a very specific terminology pertaining to Christmas. So Prancer is one of Santa's reindeers. So Santa had 9 reindeers, right? So we did talk about Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, right? So there's a very famous carol also, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer who has got a shiny nose. So yes, like Rudolph is one of the reindeers, so is Prancer. So Prancer is name of one of Santa's reindeer. Very specific Christmas terminology, but why are we doing it? Because if we have a discussion or if we are in a Christmas party and if we are not aware of this terminology, doesn't make us sound cool, right? So we should know everything, everything. Knowledge is power, knowledge is empowering, right? And these specific terms, if you know, it really helps you stand out, right? So this is the first word. So Prancer is one of Santa's reindeer. Santa Claus is one bearded man who comes at the time of Christmas. Also, the name of Santa Claus is Saint Nicholas, and he brings a lot of kids for the lovely, lovely people, lovely children, right? So he comes on reindeers. So he has got 9 reindeers. So it's all folklore, it's all mythology, right? So the name of one reindeer is Prancer. So the word starts with P, Prancer. I hope we are sorted with this word, right? Everybody quickly give me a thumbs up if we are sorted with this word so that we can move to the next word. If there is any doubt, please go ahead and ask. Please ask your doubts. Please ask your questions. It should be very engaging session. Never hesitate. I always, feel that the more questions you're going to ask, the better your understanding is going to be, right? So you can ask the questions in the comment section. Let us know that, what would you, want to know further, right? What is your problem area? Where are you struggling so that we can help, right? So you should always ask for help, right? There is no hesitation that you should have while you are asking your doubts, right? It's a good thing to ask, right? So we are sorted with the first word for the day, which is Prancer. Prancer is name of one of Santa's reindeer. So let's move to the next word. What's the next word in our kitty? Okay, so this girl is smiling. That's what we can gather. Now let's see what is the word all about. Philanthropy. So I really like this word. So every time I talk about generosity or positive words, I definitely include this word in my session. So Let's talk about this word philanthropy. So let's see, philanthropy means humanity or generosity. So when you show magnanimity in your behavior, when you're magnanimous, when you are large hearted, when you help others, when you give open handedly, when you don't shy, don't think twice to, offer any help, then we say that you have the attitude of philanthropy. That means you are, kind towards mankind, right? So Phil stands for love. So that's how this word has been created. Phil stands for love, right? And anthropy stands for mankind. So philanthropy is love for mankind. There are a lot of other words that you can learn along with philanthropy. Benevolent is one such word. Magnanimous is one such word, right? And large-hearted is one such word. So a lot of words associated with generosity, right? Where you have a heart to give others, to help others, right? So humanity, generosity, large-heartedness, all these words you can put, under the synonyms of philanthropy, right? So now it's time to make a statement. So slum children were overjoyed. Overjoyed means they were extremely happy to celebrate Christmas because of philanthropy shown by the church. The church arranged for a party, or for a Christmas function for slum children, and they were super excited to enjoy this, right? So that's how we have used it in the sentence. So try to be generous, try to be giving, try to help others as much as you can. That should be a basic instinct and a nature in you. Try this as a new year resolution, that you'll be more generous towards people, more understanding, more compassionate, and you'll do the best, the best that you can, right, for humanity, for mankind. So I hope you're clear with this word. If yes, then quickly make a sentence so that we are able to absorb it entirely. Everybody, please make a sentence on the word philanthropy so that we are able to absorb the meaning of the word, we are able to understand the usage, and we are able to proceed further. Great, great. So we have some beautiful sentences coming, which is commendable. Kudos to you. Great, great job. Wonderful, my dear lovely students. You're working hard, and I'm sure you can see the improvement. Good, very good. So if we are sorted with philanthropy, then what are we going to do? We are going to move to the next word. So let's see what's the next word. So there is this image. So think for 30 seconds that what is this image all about, and then see the image is pertaining to a word that starts with letter P, and it's a Christmas special series. So what are we doing? We are doing words that are pertaining to fun, that are pertaining to happiness, that are pertaining to donation, that are pertaining to eatables. So just try. I think this is something very tempting to eat. This is luscious. So what do you think it can be? Just think, use your brains. And another clue which is very observant to you, that the word starts with letter P. So let's see what it is. Let's have some exciting answers coming in the comment section. So the clues are simple, right? So it's something which is eatable, starts with letter P, and the image is there in front of you to decode. It's not a very difficult task, isn't it? It's an easy, easy task, right? Right. So we've got the answer. Very good. Puddings is the word. Sweets, desserts. So when we talk about any celebration is incomplete without having puddings in it. And do let me know in the comment section what's your favorite pudding, right? What do you enjoy the most? So we have made a sentence. Optimal means sufficient, right? Ideal, perfect. So what do we mean by this word optimal? That means ideal, perfect. We have already worked on this particular word in the previous session. Amount of sugar was there in the puddings, making it so delicious. Delicious is tasty, okay? Nice to eat, luscious to eat, right? So sweet, sweet word, and let's have some sweet, sweet sentences coming, and then we are going to move to the next word. So let's see what do we get as some interesting statements. The word is pudding. I've already told you the meaning, so let's see what all sentences you can offer. Great, great, great. Wonderful, wonderful. That's nice. That's nice. That's very positive. sweet sentences coming, and let us know that what are your favorite puddings, right? What do you like the most? I'm sure your mother must be making very nice puddings for you. So do let me know that what she makes the best and you like it, right? You like it the most. All right, so I'm sure every pudding, everything that your mother makes must be so amazing, right? So, what does she makes the best that you like the most? So that's what we would want to know, right? So yeah, we are having some great answers, some interesting answers, and there's some great dishes that are coming in the chat section. So great, wonderful, wonderful. Kudos, great job done. Let's move to the next word. So what's the next word? Okay, this what is this girl doing? What is this girl doing? She's dancing. She's yeah, so she's dancing. So she's perky. Perky means lively, cheerful, right? So full of enthusiasm, full of spirits. The behavior is perky. That means she's chirpy. She will talk to people. She'll bring light to the party. She will have a lot of fun. So that's what we mean when we say the person is perky or the girl is perky, right? Lively, full of enthusiasm, cheerful, happy, right? So let's make a sentence. The perky Susie was the life of the party. So perky Susie. So this girl is Susie, who's very perky, and she's bringing life to the party. She's bringing a lot of excitement to the party. We always feel that what can one person do, but if this one person, you want to be that one person who brings happiness in life of others, you are sufficient. You are in yourself a powerhouse of energy, powerhouse of change, powerhouse of enthusiasm, and you have that power. It's just that you need to have that confidence in you that yes, you are capable to bring the change. You can bring life to the party, you can bring happiness in people's life, you can transform your lives, you can always be a better student, you can always achieve your dreams, you can always be the person that you wanted to be, right? It is just that you need to have that firm faith, the firm belief in yourself that you can change the world, right? So the first thing is that have that confidence in your potentials, have that faith in your skill set, and work towards it, and then I'm sure you're going to achieve great success. Have that conviction, have that firm belief, right? So this new year, take this resolution that you are going to bring all the changes that you would want around you, or that you would want from your own self, right? So perky is the word which means lively, cheerful, and this girl, as you can see, is perky, happy, excited, and that gives us the meaning of this particular word. And what are we going to do now? We are going to make a sentence on this word. Everybody, please do that. Okay, we have some great answers coming, which is super, super nice. Great, great. Kudos to you. Great job done. Very good, very good. Great. Wonderful, wonderful. Great, great job done. Kudos to you. Now we have got some lovely sentences. So what are we going to do? We are going to move to the next word. So what's the next word? Okay, so there's this cake in a cup. No, it's a drink, right? So there's a mug, and there's a lot of frost and icing done. So this looks like a special drink, right? So what's the name of the drink? The name of the drink is punch. Remember we did this particular word that starts with letter E, eggnog. If you remember, eggnog is another Christmas drink which is made up of eggs and spices, and at times you add alcohol also to it. So the very popular Christmas drink. So is punch, right? So punch is the name of Christmas drink. And how do we make a sentence? I prefer punch over eggnog in the Christmas party. So personally, yes, punch is my favorite. So punch is a special Christmas drink. I mean, it's not that you can just make it at Christmas, but usually during the time of Christmas, you see that the drinks that are served in the parties are either, two drinks very popular, punch and eggnog, right? So I hope you're clear with the meaning of the word. Now you can make a sentence, and you can definitely look for the recipe um, on YouTube of punch. And why don't you make this special drink for your parents this coming weekend, right? Isn't it an exciting plan? So Just find out the recipe. How do we make punch and make a video also? Wow, that sounds like a plan, right? So just check how do we make punch, make a video while if you're making punch, or maybe you can just explain it in the video and make a punch for your parents. They are going to be super, super happy. I'm telling you this, right? So do let me know how did it come out, right? I'll be excited to see the videos coming, right? And do post it on our page, Instagram page, Facebook page, and use the hashtag FundooClass Live. Right? Great, great, great. So we have some nice, interesting statements coming our way, and that makes us super happy, super excited. So let's move to the next part. Oh, it's time to already take a break. Are you tired? I am not, but if this little catty is telling us to take some rest, we are going to, right? So quick breaks are absolutely fine. Just quickly go fetch a glass of water, do some pranayam, meditate, breathe, inhale and exhale, or have some healthy food, some quick snacks, maybe two, three, four, five pieces of dry fruits that are going to keep you warm and that are going to keep you fit and healthy. No chocolates, please. No, no chocolates. I know I might sound like, a cranky auntie who's always giving me health advices, but strict no to unhealthy food, children. Let's take this resolution the coming year that we are going to have clean habits, clean food habits. You're going to eat properly. You're going to eat nutritious food that's very, very beneficial. That's very healthy, right? That's going to help our bodies, and we should be loyal. We should be taking care of our bodies, right? So the entire body is going to help us achieve whatever we want. So if you're not going to give the right respect, we're not going to treat our bodies well, we are going to offer unhealthy food, then how would our bodies support us, right? So at times, indulging once or twice because it's a festivity time. It's a time to rejoice, celebrate. So it is fine if you do it occasionally, right? But if you're doing it every now and then, you are, having colas and you're having chocolates, lot of cookies, then they're really, really unhealthy. I know I'm sounding very cranky auntie, but that's an advice that I would like to give to my lovely children, and I'm sure they are going to listen to me. So yeah, so I'm sure you are back, so everybody is back, and so we are excited to learn the rest of the words. So, okay, we are waiting for a few more students. Okay, let everybody join in. Let's see who all are yet to come. And rest of you, why don't you make a list of all the words that we have learned so far with that start with letter P? Right, so we have learned five words. What are those words? Okay, one I will tell you. Punch is one word. That's a special Christmas drink that we have already learned. What else we have learned? Okay, perky is another answer coming. Yeah, perky is one word that we have learned. What else we have learned? Everybody, put your thinking hats on and think of the words that we have learned today so far. We have learned five words. Two I've already told you, so my job is over. You're going to tell me the rest of the three words, and how are you going to tell me? You're going to put it in the comment section. So perky we have done, punch we have done. What are the other words? Prancer, okay, yes, the name of one of the reindeers, Santa's reindeer. We had a lot of discussion on it. Philanthropy is another word, absolutely. Phil stands for love, anthro stands for mankind, so philanthropy is love for mankind. Great, kudos, kudos. So I hope we are back. I hope you have revised the words. I hope you are brimming with energy and enthusiasm. So let's move to the rest of the words. Everybody, give me a thumbs up if you are here. Just wave and let me know. Are you back? Right? Are you back? Full of energy? Great, great. So good to know that. Great. So let's move to the next word. Okay. So this looks like a very sincere fellow, and he's thinking. What is he thinking? Let's see what is the word that starts. Prolific. So prolific means productive, that gives you an output, right? So the initiatives taken by Jack had prolific impact on his colleagues. So he took some initiatives. Now, say, imagine you're working in an organization, or you're working, you not while working. If you're a student and you want to take some prolific steps to make your environment better, what are you going to do? You are going to ask people to not throw trash anywhere. You're going to talk about waste segregation, right? And you're going to ask people to not buy those plastic water bottles. Instead, you will encourage people to carry their own water bottles, right? So see what is the impact that you're going to create. Start doing it. Isn't it a wonderful idea that you carry your own water bottle? It's more hygienic, and we are going to avoid packaged drinking water. You can ask any you're going to see sit ask somebody to refill your bottle, and that person will very happily do that, instead of buying a bottle that ultimately you're going to throw that plastic, right? And you're going to harm the environment, you're going to harm the planet. So we are going to carry so productive steps that you can take, prolific steps. So these are going to create such a positive impact, right? You can encourage, maybe you are the one who's carrying your own water bottle, and the other person sees you and he gets inspired. Oh wow, Rahul is carrying his own water bottle. Such a such a careful and concerned person towards nature. He's such an aware person. He's having the responsibility towards Mother Earth, and you might encourage one or two more friends, and that's how the chain is built, right? So do take some prolific steps. Discourage your parents if they are having any packaged water anywhere. Use your own steel straws instead of using plastic straws, or avoid straws for that matter, right? These are small little initiatives that we can take, and that's going to have a huge impact on environment, right? So let's take these prolific productive steps, and do make a video and let me know that what are the prolific steps you are taking, that you plan to take this coming year, coming year, to safeguard the environment and nature, right? So I hope you are clear with the meaning of the word, everybody. And what are we going to do? We are going to make a sentence. Please make a sentence. We've had a lot of discussion on this word. I hope you're clear with it. So please make a sentence, everybody. Great, great, great. So we have some sentences coming. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. So good to read some positive sentences coming, and that's what you should do, right? There's some students who are saying that they're going to follow the advice, which is very heartening, right? So let's move to the next word. So what's the next word for the session? Oh, this is cute little baby and he's smiling. Oh, that's very heartening. So what is this word? It's very positive word. I'm sure that's going to come. Pristine. So pristine is something which is pure, right? So what can be, what can be more pristine than the baby's smile, right? So pure, so untouched, so they're so beautiful, right? So the baby was as pristine as holy water, as pure. Seeing those little babies who smile around when you look at them, right? uh, I'm sure you must have seen those little tiny creatures, tiny little human beings, bundles of joy, right? That brings so much of happiness. They'll just giggle and you'll be so happy, right? I'm sure you must be having some cousins who are so very tiny, very small, some siblings, right? So yeah, so that's, so babies are pristine, pure, untouched, right? So unharmed. So that's how we use the word. Again, a very special Christmas, beautiful, positive word. And we are going to make a positive sentence on this word. Everybody, please start making a sentence. Yeah, I'm loving this picture, and you can see those stars blinking. So I have got a little daughter, and she's just 13 months old. So I can just, think of her, and I'm so happy to, imagine her. All the babies are, right? So pure, so untouched, so full of love, so chirpy, full of energy. And so you are, right? You are also my lovely kids who are so enthusiastic, so chirpy, so bright, so pristine, right? So great, great. Such a beautiful word. And we have some lovely sentences coming, which is very, very heartening to read. So I hope we are good to go to the next word. So what are the words that we have learned so far? Let's revise four words out of the seven we have learned. So you can put your answers in the comment section. Okay. So we have learned punch. Yeah. So we have learned pristine. Very good. Okay, very good. Philanthropy is that we have learned, and we have learned perky. Right. So, prolific also, very good, which means productive. So, we have some great answers coming, and I'm sure you're going to remember the words. You're going to make the flashcards, right? Make the flashcards. Do some exercises parallelly while you're attending the session. Always have a notebook handy, because when you are writing also, then you're more involved with the discussion. You can listen, you can see the picture, you can write. So you're going to have a more impact of the word, right? You're going to retain it better. And that's why I always encourage my students to use pencils and papers. I know most of you would be using the pencils and papers. Some of you feel more comfortable noting it on the laptop, which is also fine. However, whatever makes you comfortable, but please ensure that you are parallelly writing the word somewhere, and make one special notebook dedicated to vocabulary building. Just don't write anywhere and everywhere. Otherwise, after 1 week, if you just want to revise the words, take a glance at the words, you would be just figuring out in all what notebooks that you wrote. So that is something we wouldn't want, right? So I hope we are clear with the word. Let's move to the next word. Okay, so what's happening here? Persuasive. So yeah, this lady is trying to convince this man by saying something. Persuasive is when you're trying to make your point reach to the other person, right? So persuasive nature of Ella helped her become successful in the exam. So persuasive, she was working very very hard. She was trying to give every possible bit to become successful. So convincing efforts, right? So persuasive is when I'll give you just an example. Say, for instance, you want those Nike shoes that you saw your friend wearing, and then you're convincing your mother. You're persuasive in your nature that, mom, I'm going to go to play sports every day from now in the new year. So why don't you buy me shoes? Oh, there's a sale on Myntra. Why don't you help me buy the shoes? Right. So that way you're being persuasive. You're trying to convince your mother to help you get those nice Nike shoes that you saw your friend wearing, right? So that's what we mean by persuasive. I hope we are clear with the meaning of the word, everybody who's attending the class. Now, quickly make a beautiful sentence, and we are going to move to the next word. Great, great, great. So we have some lovely sentences coming, and that's very nice, very positive. Great, wonderful, wonderful. So let's move to the next word. Okay, what is that? Let's see. Prominent. Prominent means something which is noticeable. Sally transported her prominent offerings to bring and buy stall. So transported means gave, prominent means something which is worth mentioning, right? So prominent efforts. Prominent means noticeable. So it was a prominent amount donated. That means a huge amount, that significant amount, right? So we can also say prominent means significant. That's another word that you can learn here. So significant. Okay, so that's the word prominent, noticeable, significant. I hope we are clear with the word, everybody. Any doubts, please ask. Right, so prolific, prominent, right? All these words we are learning under the heading Christmas vocabulary words that start with letter P. Offerings we did. Offerings means donations. Okay. Somebody just asked, what do we mean by offerings? Offerings means donations. Okay, gifts or donations, right? So usually it means donations. Usually it can be in terms of money or gifts or valuables, whatever the need is. Okay, let's move to the next word. Okay, so this girl is trying to say something. Proficient, so capable. Okay, so proficient leader, capable leader, solved a lot of problems of the community. So it's capable, who's having the intelligence, who's having the insight, who's having that acumen to solve the problems. Capable. Okay, so that's what we mean by the word proficient. So quickly make a sentence on this word proficient. Great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way. So that brings us to an end to this particular session. This was a quick one, right? We finished the words quickly, isn't it? So kudos to you. You people are so amazing that we are learning so many words every day, and this could not have been possible without your enthusiastic participation. Keep going, and do create a list of more such Christmas words and share on our Fundoo Class mobile app, Facebook group, and Instagram. And don't forget to tag us using the tag FundooClass Live. Okay, and why don't you follow me on the FundooClass mobile app, right? And do leave some encouraging comments. Do let me know how are you liking the sessions. What do you like the most about the sessions? How can we make the sessions more exciting? So you can get the app on Google Play or on the App Store, right? So what are we going to do now? We are going to wait for your videos, right? So please do make your videos. I would just simply love watching them. I get very happy when students come up with great videos. This really is going to help you enhance your personality. You'll become better with communication skills, presentation skills, and of course you'll be able to use the words, so that way your learning would be, more proficient, right? So I'm sure you're going to make the lovely videos, and we are going to have great fun in seeing them. Also, what is very very important is, my dear students, that you keep learning, right? So consistency is the key. Make efforts on everyday basis. Ensure that your efforts are in the right direction. Keep learning, keep revising, keep practicing, keep improving, right? Every day try to become a better version of yourself. So that's how you're going to bring value. You're going to become a better human being. You're going to be more equipped with information, and that's what we would want from you, right? So please do take care of yourself. Please help spread the word. Let your friends know about our wonderful Fundoo classes, and bring more of your friends so that they can also learn. Take good care of yourself. Work very very hard. All the best. God bless. Bye bye.